Hey guys, this is a video about, it's going to be about narcissism and other stuff, but first I wanted to apologize for the videos that I've made lately, just in the quality, and it's the only reason is because of number one, if I go live and I do screen sharing, I'll get to the narcissism part in just a second. If I do, so like I've never gone live other than 3 times, and so when you go on there and you hit, let's say you hit screen share and you want to show another screen. Say it's about anything, like say it's about a Wikipedia page, and you hit screen share. And you hit the Wikipedia page and it says, it starts to share it. And when you're done and you want to go back to the original screen, you press stop sharing. And it goes back to the original screen, but when I look back in the recording, it doesn't do that. And so I look, I'm like, what's going on? Go back in another video, I look over to see that it's not allowing me to stop sharing that screen. So I don't want to go live. I'll go live, I'll go live and keep it on one screen, therefore I won't lose anything. And from that screen I guess I could just look up whatever I'm going to go to, but screen sharing, there's a flaw in that. So like I would look over and I'd press stop sharing again for the second time, okay, look over the third time, it just doesn't. I guess there's a glitch in it, but and then as far as the sound goes, it's tough to learn the sound settings because I'm not used to using this. This is like a Yeti mic. So you have your headphones on, you have your Yeti mic, and you have like my HP output, input. So you're dealing with 3 different volume type stuff. So I'm saying this because I want you to keep watching, because I'll make quality videos. I know there's issues with the volume, so give me a sec here. I'm going to talk about this, and this is important. It's important. I've spoken about my experience with a covert narcissist, okay? And I see people get lots of hits for doing narcissistic videos. And it's no wonder, but that's not what I'm searching for. I want to make videos pertaining to God. But when I look at this, it's quite obvious that this is biblical, okay? Why is it biblical? Why is this all happening so much? And to me it has to do with the way the world is, the family structure. There's not, as many dads doing what they should do, and mothers too. But, as we're talking about, let's just say North America, it's not like it used to be. And one thing that's really torn everything apart is electronics, computers, handheld devices, all those things. I don't mean music and stuff like that, and like YouTube like this that helps you, because if this helps you, it helps you. It's educational. I obviously want to keep this channel as pertaining to God, right? And I think it is. I think what's happening in the world is biblical, because the narcissistic, it's not an epidemic, it's a pandemic. What does a pandemic mean? We have a pandemic of narcissism. I think epidemic is more like in an area, and pandemic means it has to be over, I think, 3 continents or something like that. Letting my voice rest. when I grew up, like I have autism, okay? But that doesn't mean I don't know how to defend myself. In fact, I know how to defend myself more than 99% of the population. I know how to fight. I know martial arts, and I just knew how to already. That has nothing to do with anything. It just, well, no, it partially does. I didn't know my boundaries very well growing up. I remember in like grade 2, 3, 4, there was like this bully, and it wasn't horrific bullying, but I was bullied, and you know, like this person is still around, like where I live, and anyways, you know, people don't change, right? And so yes, I was bullied when I was young, and I didn't speak about those things. And you know, people with autism and many people have trouble learning their boundaries. You just get to learn about these people, and so you know, I dated women and stuff like that, and you know, I had relationships here and there, never really for too long, and but I did have them. I didn't truly date anyone. There were probably surely traits of narcissism for sure, and everyone has traits, but you know, like some of them had high traits, but they weren't. None of them had narcissistic personality disorder. You'll know if they have NPD. You'll know. This video is to tell you. Well, first I'll give a little bit of it, my experience. In the state, I don't know, I met this person a few times, and you know, it was kind of long distance, not too long distance, but you know, I liked this person, and I went through what other people go through, but most of it was, you know, like telephone and online, but a lot of it, and I don't like telling a lot about my personal life, but I'll tell you something. If you see in my previous videos, I talk about, like, I was in the discard stage, and one of the reasons was because they felt rejected by me, and they were out to punish me. Silent treatment, everything like that. They were in the discard stage, and I discarded them first. Then they wanted me back. No thanks. It was during kind of like this discard stage and after that, like I said, I wasn't the best with like full biblical knowledge, and I started watching tarot. I kind of knew, and I had a conviction this is wrong to do, but I was doing it, and I was doing it because I felt like it was telling me the truth, and it was. I hate to say that, because people who listen to that stuff, I don't believe, go to the kingdom of heaven, and finally I pushed myself away from it. But I did it in a horrific state. After Moderna damaged my body, I was in such a bad state. Plus this person was trying to discard me. I was very confused, and but it led to many pain diagnoses and being born again through God's Spirit. And never get into tarot. I want to say this: if you're stuck in that trauma bond, in the narcissistic fog, or they're trying to confuse you and keep you in cycles over and over and over, blaming you for what they're doing. Sorry, there's my oven. I always do this right after I do that. Just give me a little break here. Gotta take breaks in my throat. Yeah, it's good. You know, like listening to tarot was the wrong thing to do, but At least I was trying to do something to get out, to find out what's going on. And when I started to, I'm going to leave a link, okay, just of someone who I used to listen to, but I have some warnings about listening to these. They're very helpful to listen to narcissistic explanation videos, people who dedicate like a lot of their life to explaining what is what they're doing, why they did it. So while you're in this fog, yes, it's good to start listening to these videos. Okay, it is. But and this is why I'm here to tell you, it'll help you get out of that fog, and I do recommend that you keep listening to them over and over and over. But here is the here's the major question that you need to ask yourself, and it's the same with a lot of other stuff in life that you deal with. At what point do you stop listening to these videos and start doing something? Right? It's good to start learning about something. It's like someone who's watching a motivational video, right? Let's just say you're in a really bad place, like say a lot of pain, like my life, okay? You're stuck in your home, you're listening to these videos, you're like, that's good. You're listening to the motivational video, it's 15 minutes long, and when it's done, you're kind of like, that's it, and you do nothing. Listen to them as long as you need to, but do something about it. And seeing as how this is a God channel, this is about God, it's probably good to start reading the Bible. And both of them together, both those videos and this, are a good mix. But my hope to you is that you stop listening to those videos eventually. Do I listen to them still? I still do. But it's not out of necessity anymore, or addiction. Okay, because you get addicted to these. And I find also that if you just keep listening to them, they're gonna help aid your rumination. It's gonna put you in a space where you just keep thinking about it. The goal is to get out of it. So when I listen to it now, when I listen to a video, like I'll give you the link to this. I think it's Narc Daily, You're Not Alone by Andrew. I listened to it out of curiosity to a point where, okay, I've learned pretty much what I need to know. Like I spent at least a couple thousand hours, I'm not kidding, learning about what these people do, what these people are, why these people do it, what their tricks are. And you'll find that they all have, a similar toolbox, right? And you hear them say that, but I'm serious. Like, stop watching the videos consistently, all the time, unless you're right in the midst of it when you need to get out. Like I said, the comparison is that listening to motivational videos but never doing anything. Start building your life. Start doing the things I tell you in my videos. Work with your hands. If you're not good with your hands, remember what Paul says in the Bible, work with your hands. Work with your hands. I never knew I was artistic till I started working with stuff. Like I remember I was working with little plasticine, and I was trying to replicate Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, all the characters, and I did it, and I didn't know I could do it, and I did it exactly. I will, actually, I think I'm going to put in a picture to show you. I didn't know. You never know what you can do. You never know what you can do. But Yukon Cornelius, I'll see if I can find that, and I'll put that in the well, I kind of want to put something else, but I have the picture anyways. It looks exactly like it. Just to give you never know. You may think you're not good with your hands, And I've become somewhat of like, I wouldn't say jack of all trades. I'm not an electrician, I'm not a mechanic. But could I learn to do those things, learn to fix those things? Yes, and I know how to do many things with my hands because I started to do that type of thing. And so that's my point. Stop just wasting your time doing that. That's my message for today. I'm going to redo the video that I did, probably both videos, because I want to make it quality, and I mean, that's the point. I want quality videos, right? And of course I want more people to subscribe and to watch and spread the message, and always spread my message, please. God bless and have a good day.